We're live.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Live.
We're live.
Hello. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Live from Johannesburg in Africa. That's African. It's the Zulus. Going. I better be careful because Facebook will ban me for singing Zulu songs.
They'll ban you for just breathing incorrectly.
I know. We sick you. Hello, my little marshmallows. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. That's me. Over there, it's my daughter Shay. Wave.
They can't see me, Paul.
Yeah, but it's the listen to me. It's about the attitude. She's not waving. My daughter. So my daughter over there, and I've got another one over there in Dubai. So she's watching. Hello, Jerry Joy. Hope you're doing well. So we should be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Instagram. Why would we be on Twitter? We've never
I
been on Twitter.
don't know why I said that. It's strange turning 30. It really is.
Stop lying to the people. We know you're 28.
Yes, so there's nothing to report in South Africa, is there?
Corruption.
Corruption.
Power outages.
Power outages
Cost of living.
twice a day.
Cost of living crisis increasing.
Prices going up.
No chance of them going down. Petrol's ridiculous.
Yeah, 24 a litre.
And hate crimes against women are going up. Genocide and all that lovely stuff. Femicide. So, all the good stuff. Drug-related gang stuff.
It's quite cheerful actually,
Oh,
isn't
very
it?
cheerful.
Well, wherever you are in the world, I hope it's not in South Africa. You're lucky. So, I'm taking your questions on anything in this life. I try to guide, help, support, make your life a wee bit easier in this mad, mad world we live in. Crazy. It's crazy.
This is crazy.
It's a crazy world. And I'm going to have some Pepsi. I did the lawn today, folks.
Would you like to perhaps take
I'm
some
talking about the lawn.
questions?
And yesterday, there's weeds in the road. Not the driveway, the road. And of course, the council won't do anything. So I was digging in the road. That was really humbling when cars are screaming past you, trying to provoke you. I was in a nice dress. Maybe that's why.
A nice, pretty summer dress.
Beautiful
With
polka dot,
pockets.
polka dot number in the road.
With pockets.
So I got an owie. See, Shay. You're got showing no sympathy whatsoever.
It's difficult to show sympathy for you in particular.
I know. So, if you've got questions, why don't I open the shop?
You could do that. It is your show. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah. And usually people don't pay, right? So it's free.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's free, then they're not getting the service. That's I don't open on time.
That's...
Gonna open on time. I'm gonna take my time. Don't you hate that sound?
You're going to irritate the viewers now.
I hate that sound. I hate it. Detest it, actually.
Paul.
Don't do that, folks. Okay, so the heat's getting to me and my age. I think I'm going to go and open the shop. I'm going to walk all the way over to the bell with my sore finger. Shop's open.
Okay. We're going to start off with Instagram. Mariana asks, "Hello, Paul. Will the truth come out soon?"
Will the truth come out soon? Wow. Always does, doesn't it? And secrets always come out. Yes. You're going to get your wish, Marianne. And April is screaming at me. And I think it's possibly in the next 3 weeks. That gives us April, doesn't it? Shay,
Yes.
calculation. What day is it?
25th.
Oh yeah, so we're into April. In fact, it may be the first sort of 10 days of April. So baby, it's going to come out. I hope that gives you some kind of satisfaction. Ow!
Moving over to Facebook. Liz asks, hi Paul and Shay, when will my mum-in-law realise I wasn't in the wrong, please?
Oh,
That's quite a battle.
you never, ever, in your whole life, never, ever, okay, I don't know if I'm making myself clear here, never fight with the mother-in-law. You don't. It's an unwritten law, should be in the Bible. One of the 10 Commandments. Leave mother-in-laws alone. They're always right. When will she realize? Oh, she's stubborn. She will realize I've got a couple of 9s come up. Would it be nine days, Liz? I think she's already realized, to tell you the truth, that she's wrong. But stubbornness and pride associated with mother-in-laws are at play. So, I think she's already realised, to be honest. Now she's being a hard ass. You know what I mean? But 9 has come up. Mother-in-laws. I don't have one of those. Do you know that?
Must be nice.
I said, I don't want, it was my wish, I don't want mother-in-laws. Right, and I got it. So, you know,
Congratulations.
It's a good thing.
Well done. Do you want an award? Or do you want a badge?
No,
Mother-in-law
but
free?
It's just more peaceful. And there's no father-in-law either, which is also very nice. Okay.
I don't know what that experience is like yet. So.
It's when you've been set free. You know, like the Jews in the desert with Moses, not now, right?
Where are you going with this?
You're set free. It's a beautiful experience.
Okay.
No in-laws. It's beautiful. It's making me cry. The freedom I've got.
We are moving on. Tulamanku asks, good evening, Paul. I trust you're both well. Can I please get a general reading? Thank you.
Who?
Tulamanku.
Tulamanku. Okay, your work situation has come up, Tulamanku. So I don't know if you're looking for another job, but that certainly is the energy that I'm getting. So I want to say April is probably a good time if you were looking. So I've got that being a point of focus. I've stopped.
Okay.
That's your cue for the next question. Stupid kids.
That's been the Destiny Hour. Moving over to YouTube, Galante says, hi Paul and Shay. How are things looking for me? How are things looking between me and Kay this year?
Galante, hello. Kay. Okay, there seems to be confusion or disagreements up until about June. So I don't know if there's a money issue associated with Kay, but it seems to pick up. The relationship seems to pick up in July, provided the money situation improves. So I think it's a money-based issue between now and June. Yeah? All right. You know what I hate? Is pop stars, right? Mm-hmm. They go on stage and point at the audience. I hate that. Don't point at the audience.
Next question is from Stephanie, and she says, "Hello Paul and Shay, sending you the best on this Libra full moon eclipse. Lots of pressure on my marriage at the moment. Do you see us being happy together? Thank you both."
You know, it's organic, Steph. It's, you know, it's a living, breathing work in progress, a marriage. And if both parties are not contributing their best, then unfortunately the partnership is affected. Now, having said that, you've got to treat, well, both of you have got to treat it like marriage is a verb. Talking English, it's a verb, and a verb is a doing word, like walking, talking, breathing, and it's alive. A marriage, the word is alive and it's active. So, will you be happy? I don't know who, if it's him that has a little bit of attitude, and it might be a male thing or a husband thing. This needs to be altered. I don't know if he's has to have the last word, always needs to be right, but that an adjustment. He's not the sheriff, okay? Yous are both deputies, okay? And my feeling is, Stephanie, and I know it's somebody you care about, so I'm not trying to knock him, I'm trying to improve him. He needs to adjust his attitude. Otherwise, this marriage, in about a year or so, may be threatened. So I've got to say that. I hope that's helped in some way, and I feel terrible for telling such a sweetheart bad news, but
she says Aries husband.
Aries, okay. Without generalizing, Hitler was Aries. Okay. Now, I'm not saying in any shape or form that he's a Nazi. I'm not saying that in any shape or form, but the capacity, if not checked, is absolutely remarkable. He's got to understand he's not the boss. He's not the boss. It's a partnership, okay, and his role he's the male, sure, I get that, but it's a partnership, and he needs to start being a team player, babe.
Next question is from Kira. She says, "Hi y'all. Last Thursday I didn't get time to complete my coursework properly and I had to submit a minute before the deadline. How much do you think I'll score over 100? I'm extremely worried."
Hi, baby. How much over 100?
How much? Yeah, over 100.
Okay. 6 and 7 have come up. Now, I don't know the scoring system or the marking system. So, I don't want to say 106 or 107, but more likely it could be 160, if that makes any sense. Look, six is very, very strong. Does that help you at all? I don't know.
Okay. Zadie asks, "My fiance Em and I are trying for a child and we're both very excited. Is she expecting? Thank you."
What's that name?
Zadie.
Zadie.
And the wife Em. Fiance, sorry, Em.
She's not expecting. She may just be late with her cycle. We've got strange happenings with the full moon. That's why I think she may be late. However, do not give up. I think possibly there may be some exciting news for you in May. So that means lots of practice in April. Okay, so don't be disappointed. I think it's a sign that she's almost ready for conception. It's a lovely word, eh? Conception. I'll say it again. Conception.
Okay, and we're going to make this the last one on YouTube for now, then we're going to move on. Timmy says, "Hello Paul, I've started to move on with this new lady. Will my ex contact me soon and interfere with our relationship?"
Oh, Timmy, I'm glad that you've moved on. She's got no right to interfere. No, I don't believe that's the case. I do think she will notice via Facebook. So if you're doing happy photos, you know those lovey-dovey photos you do, I think she might get wind of it. However, I don't think there's any interference. And I say, I'm so glad you've moved on. Okay, so if you did want a little bit of revenge, I think a smiley face of you, a smiley photo of you and the new lady would be the best revenge. Well done, Timmy.
Moving over to Instagram, Nature's Finest asks if she can have a general reading, please.
Okay. Sounds like a cereal, doesn't it? Nature's Finest. She could be a serial killer. But you're not, okay? Cards say no, you're not a serial killer. However, you've got to stop being so negative, baby. there's a tendency for you to be negative. I need you to get out and about a little bit more. I know that's not what you asked, but that's what I'm saying. I think the next 3 months, so March, April, May, there's a tendency to be a bit negative. So I want you to address that. There may be some legal issue coming up. So I've got that.
Our next question is from Jackie. She asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, hope you're doing good. Is Daniel a good person for me?"
For her, Jackie. Hello, baby. Is Daniel a good person for you? Yeah, I do think he is. I think he's quite in touch with his feminine side. So that's a nice sign. I think he is caring and considerate. I think he needs a little bit of practice in order to bring that out. And I think this summer sees that happening. I would certainly give him a chance. I think he's nice. And if you're looking for, somebody that sort of has a more sensitive side, I think Daniel's your man. I mean, some women like the rough and tough, naughty boys, that don't give a damn about feelings, nothing more than. That's the worst, one of the worst songs ever written. Feelings, nothing more than.
Paul.
I bet you he pointed on stage as well when he sung that song at the audience. That false smile.
Let's take it back to where are we? We're in the studio, so that means we are working. So let's answer some questions. Say it with me. Questions.
Do you hate that sound? I do.
Next question is from Wise. He says, "Hi Paul and Shay. I have a new job offer. I'm expecting a very high salary package. Would they offer it to me, and how would the new job treat me?"
That's good. I think there is more money. I think you might be under a review. So I think they'll give you a chance, and they may review your salary after 6 months. But I think it's you've got your wish. I think it's going to be, I want to say, the makings of you, but there's certainly career growth, there's certainly progress, and there's certainly promotion around. So I think it's an excellent opportunity for your career, and I can see you sort of staying there and improving. or growing. So don't forget to thank the man upstairs, because we kind of forget that. So congratulations, Wise. I think it's an excellent thing that's happened to you.
Last two questions and we have to move on. Thug says, hello Paul and Shay, will me and Simon be together?
Simon. Hello, Thug. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cold start, stuttering, you know, can't get out of the blocks, the starting blocks. However, I do think it is going to happen. Possibly next month, under the April, I want to say star sign, the next 2 months. So yeah, early part of May at the latest, Thug. So it's looking good for you and Simon.
Last one on Instagram for now, then we're going to move on. Pocahontas, she says, hi Paul and Shay, first of all, a big thank you. I got promoted just as you guided. Would my new role have challenges? If so, what are they?
Pocahontas, thanks for the feedback.
Congratulations. It's a big...
She got promoted.
It's a big thing.
I've forgotten the question now.
Will her role have challenges? If so, what are they?
There's a lot of responsibility. The first 3 months are going to be very challenging until you get your fingerprints on the job, right? Your touch. So the next 3 months are significant. It's going to be, I've got a lot of stress and responsibility associated with this. However, you are going to come through and make that job your own. Okay, so keep headache tablets in your desk drawer. And do not, there's a danger that you might freak out with all the challenges and everything burdening and placed on you. Don't do that, okay? And it's very important that you go home and de-stress. And it's a 3-month challenge, babe. But you can handle it.
We're going to move over to Facebook. Suzanne, she says, good evening Paul, how are you? I've got a personal question for you. How did it happen that you are reading cards and clairvoyant? I'm very curious.
How did it happen? Oh, okay. So, I always had sort of that gut instinct that, you know, people have. But one night, and this may sound weird, okay, I had a dream about my dad's toolbox, proper toolbox, not that toolbox, it was very distinct. He made it himself. It was a black box with his initials GB on it. And I woke up and I said to myself, what a stupid dream. Who dreams about a black toolbox? So I got up, made some coffee, and I looked out the window and I saw a guy outside the window. And he was staring at me,
Sorry.
and I thought, well, of course I had 2 kids and a wife, so I outstared him, and he was a black guy, and I got to say that because I thought it was a threat, and he was just staring at me over the fence. Now I walked to the other window when he started, and he stopped at the other window at the gate, staring at me. So I outstared him, and the strangest thing was, I thought to myself, that's weird, but he looks like my dad. And my dad was white, of course. I said, that's weird. So he walked off. I went back to sleep, and the next morning I got a phone call that my dad had been killed in a car accident at that precise time. That to me was very, very significant. Why was I woken up, and why was that black guy visiting or looking? So it's from that point that I decided to make a career of it, and I've been doing so. That was 1999. So I've been doing it since then. And it's been a journey. So Suzanne, that's how I did it, babe.
Okay, sorry, we're a bit behind now. Ivory says, hi Paul, will my finances and health get better?
Yes, Ivory. Hello. They would. They will. Okay, I think it goes hand in hand with you. But yeah, they are going to be better for you. And I've got mid-year, sort of June, as being significant. So stop stressing about money, okay, and be grateful when it comes into your hands, however little, okay.
Okay, alright, I have to ban somebody, I am sorry. This person is being very persistent, so I have to ban them. Next question, Yoli. Paul, do you see me losing 80 pounds?
Yoli, it's a big challenge. 80 pounds. It's the weight of a mother-in-law. You can do it, but you're doing it wrong. You don't go, 80 pounds, because that's just impossible. Okay, what you've got to do is divide it by 3. Okay, so 80 divided by 3 is 26, 27. That's how we do it. Okay, and there's actually it's 21. So it's increments of four stages over the next 3 months. Okay, you are guarded against starch. So watch bread and potatoes and rice and pasta. Okay, your first challenge isn't 80 pounds, it's 20 pounds. You're going to get it. You're going to get there. So don't go, 80. Just go 20.
Brittany asks, hi Paul, do you see me being pregnant or am I already pregnant this year?
Hi Brittany. You're not pregnant now, babe. Okay. I think you will be pregnant this year. I would say the likelihood is June. So we're not that far away from achieving your wish. But I don't think you are now, babe. Sadly.
Okay, next question. Please be patient, everybody. We are very backed up. Gabby says, "Hi Paul and Shay, will I travel to Colombia soon?"
Colombia. Oh. You know what comes from Colombia, of course. Shay. Do you know?
Eyes. Women.
There's that.
Pretty women.
There's that.
The Colombian language.
There's that.
Goods and exports.
Yes, Gabby. And I don't know if you're planning to go by July. But it's very, very... Yeah, you're going. I think by July. So, yes.
So we've got a new viewer called Boston.
Boston.
And Boston, I think he is asking, please do correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Boston. He says, "Hello Shay, I've been working on myself. How long before you see the good results?"
You're putting too much pressure on yourself, Boston. Okay? And you need to enjoy the process. Okay? Because when you get to your target, okay, you don't all of a sudden be happy. You go, like Yoli was saying, you know, you don't all of a sudden go, "Oh, I've lost 80 pounds. Yee-hee, and I'm happy." It doesn't work like that. So you've got to enjoy the process, and very significant, 8 weeks. So that it should give us around about June. But now I don't want to sentence you to 2 months, 3 months hard solitary confinement sort of thing. I want you to enjoy the process, whatever it is, those targets that you're doing. So enjoy the process, and I've got 8 weeks, so I hope that helps you in some shape or form.
All right, and we are moving over back to YouTube. We're going to do 2 questions on YouTube, then back over to Instagram. Jess says, "Hi guys, will I pass the current course that I'm doing with a commendation, the highest pass above 70?
Yes.
It's one of my goals this year."
Yes. Yes. Okay, there's an 80 and 90. 8 and 9 have come up. So I'm going to go in the middle and say there's every possibility you can score 94, 95. So go and claim it, Jess. Go and get it, my baby.
Next question is from Clara. She says, "Hello, how are you? Is there any chance I will be in a relationship this year?
Clara. Hello. 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 Relationship. Yes, there's a good chance that you'll have a relationship. Probably May. But you need to get out and about. And you know, before you talk about relationship, you've got to date. So we've got to get on the dating wheel. You need to be seen because you're nice. Okay, but I think you're going to get your wish, babe. That you get out and about and be seen.
Next question is from Alyssa on Instagram. She says, "Hi Paul, did my old nanny steal from me? Things are missing at my place and she's insisting that she didn't take anything."
This is Alyssa. Hello. Did the nanny... Okay, I think she did. I don't think she's taken everything that you think is missing. But I think she has sticky fingers, so to speak. But now I think what you've done is that you've put the spotlight on things missing. In that light, I think it's going to stop. So I don't think if she's doing her work, I don't think she needs to be fired. But it's very rare in this life that when you're accused of something, the person goes, "Yeah, it was me. Yeah, it was me." I mean, it hardly ever happens. I do think she has been naughty, but I think that she's not going to do it anymore. It's up to you if you can live with that.
For the sake of time, we're going to be skipping over general readings for now. We've got quite a few other questions. Sorry everybody. So, Krista May says, "Hello Paul, I hope all is well. Is there something better for me in the future when the time is right that is loyal?" So, someone better for me when the time is right that is loyal. Thank you so much.
Yes, there is that eventuality. And it's quite sooner than you think, I've got to say. 9 is very significant. I would say by September, not 2029, but yes, I think you're going to get your wish, babe.
Okay, we've got a very serious one from Penny Jean. She says, "Hi Paul and Shay, remember my son after 2 years, he finally got his daughter back. He was working 2 jobs. He did something he shouldn't have and fell asleep behind the wheel. And again lost his daughter. We're back where we started. I'm devastated. Will he get her back again or is this the last straw? So many people are lying and against him. But he's a really good dad. He just needs to stay away from the child's mom. Thank you, I'm very scared."
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Penny, I am. It just shows the commitment he's put in. Is he gonna? You know, I do not think he's broken any flippin' laws. Okay, I think he's worked his backside off to better his life and his daughter's life, and I think he should be forgiven. It's just the mother. You know, if he scratches his nose, she'll go to court, and it's ridiculous. I mean, you can't say boo. I think it's forgivable. Okay, I don't think there might be a temporary separation or isolation, but he's going to come back full force, and my heart goes out to him and you. Okay, and it's worth fighting for. Okay, Penny.
Okay, we're going to try and get through these last few questions. Coco says, hello Paul and Shay, I've been having really bad acne and I've got dark acne scars which I'm very insecure about. Do you have any idea what could be the issue?
Hi, Coco.
I do know that if you're of a darker complexion, it's just genetic. I know quite a bit about skin since I work with it.
Yeah, that's true. It is true. I think there is a hormonal issue, coupled with what Shay said, genetic issue. It's you know, on a woman, it's very, very sensitive to have any kind of scarring. So I do get that. I think there is a hormonal issue. Okay, you find yourself sweating a lot, so there may be something along the sort of sweat glands or the pores. But there is treatment. It's remarkable. I remember Brad Pitt had acne scars, and now he's in his 50s, and he still, before he goes to bed, he still does the serum routine. So get it checked out, babe.
Okay. Davey asks if his wife misses him.
Who's this?
Davey.
Davey, hi. Does your wife? Okay. Yeah, and that's doesn't miss the arguing and the stress associated, but there is thinking and missing about you. So I hope that helps you.
We're going to be skipping over quite a few questions. Sorry, everybody. Kirti asks, hi Paul, my parents, especially my dad, are worried about me not finding a suitable partner and getting married. Can you please give me some guidance regarding this? The stress is stressing me out.
Yeah, well, Kirti, that's a big problem, okay? You've got to stop that line of questioning, okay? Because the way I've got it, it's still going to take some time. So it's your marriage. I don't know, you're come from a traditional family, and the pressure is immense. I get that, but it's your marriage, not your parents'. and they need to stop putting that pressure. When you theoretically you've got to fall in love. You can't put a gun to your head and say fall in love because the neighbours and auntie is asking questions. You stop it. You've got to stand up to it, to your dad. It's not acceptable. Say to him, give me a chance to fall in love. Otherwise I'm just going to be a statistic.
Last two questions of the evening. Royd asks.
Who?
Royd. This is, hi Paul. Oh, they say, hi Paul. Why was I all of a sudden gifted an iPhone? My dad was keeping it in his car for 3 months. Maybe it was for someone else and he changed his mind. Thank you.
Re-gift the gift. I get that. I think it was. I think he wanted it for himself. That's what I think. So I think he bought it for himself. I don't think it was for somebody else. And he's just thought, oh, I'm not going to use it, I'll give it to you. So don't think of it as a second-hand gift. Just think of it as a gift. I got this, that's nice. I got an iPhone. Okay, don't do that to yourself.
And the last question from Diva. She says, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're good. Will I be able to pay my bills in April? Thank you.
Who's this?
Diva.
Diva. Hello, baby. Will you be able to pay your bills in... Most of them. Most of them. I do think you might be late. With one or two. But do not fret. By the first week of May, you should be on top of things, baby. Okay?
And with that, that has been the Destiny Hour with
Paul. Okay, so there were some general readings that people wanted.
A lot of that, and we don't have the time with all the other questions.
So if you didn't get your question answered, you'll have to come back next week or make an appointment and give me your money.
And how do they do that, Paul?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Shay, because there should be a telephone number.
There definitely is.
On the screen.
There definitely is. Do you know where it is, Paul?
On the screen.
It is
No,
just
the telephone.
above your head.
Oh,
It is just above your head.
Here.
There you go.
Okay, this is the number. Can you see it?
So you've got the South African number, and then for the international people,
You
it's the one-
dial the +2711 and the cell. I do this full time, so if you want your questions answered, we can have an intimate half an hour on the phone.
Or you can message Paul on Facebook or Instagram, and we will get back to you.
Yeah, like that. Okay, good value for money, and you get my full attention and focus, and you can ask anything you want. So that's pretty sweet. Shay, thank you for your effort. Folks, thank you wherever you are in the world. I wish you peace. And remember, all prayers are heard. Did you know that? See you next week.